Sunday's La Liga clash pits two titans of Spanish football against each other, but only one has been truly dominant. Can a struggling Sevilla side, desperate for a home victory, finally break free from Barcelona's iron grip? The league leaders arrive, boasting an almost flawless record of 22 victories in their last 25 league encounters. But it's their head-to-head dominance that truly fascinates, an astonishing run of 7 straight wins against Sevilla across all competitions. Even more intriguing for bettors, this fixture often sees Barcelona drawing at halftime, only to surge ahead for a full-time win. Will we witness a monumental upset, or will Barcelona's relentless march towards another title continue unabated? Brace yourselves, as we unveil the critical pre-match insights. Sevilla is expected to line up in a 3-4-2-1 formation, gearing up for rapid counterattacks and speculative long shots. Their strengths lie in winning aerial duels and intercepting passes, but here's the paradox: they struggle immensely against agile, skillful players and, ironically, against counterattacks themselves. This could spell serious trouble. Barcelona, adopting a fluid 4-2-3-1, are finishing maestros, deadly from set pieces, and orchestrate relentless attacks down the flanks, often carving defenses open with precise through balls. Yet, even the best have their Achilles heel. Barcelona often gets caught offside and sometimes allows opponents surprisingly easy chances. So, while Barcelona's offense is a juggernaut, a disciplined, clinical Sevilla might just exploit these defensive cracks, especially on the break. Both camps face the harsh reality of the treatment room, but Barcelona is arguably reeling from a significant injury crisis, particularly in crucial spine positions. Can they maintain their flawless run without their usual stalwarts? Their undisputed first-choice goalkeeper, Marc-Andre ter Stegen, is sidelined, leaving Wojciech Szczesny to step into the breach. The influential midfield general, Gavi, and exciting winger Rafinha are also out, among others. These are colossal blows, impacting both their defensive solidity and attacking flair. Sevilla, too, is without Alfonso Gonzalez and Tanguy Nianzou, with Joan Jordan and Adnan Januzaj doubtful, potentially thinning their midfield options. However, the sheer caliber of Barcelona's missing starters casts a much larger shadow, potentially creating a genuine window of opportunity for the home side to strike a decisive blow. Looking at the La Liga standings, Barcelona reigns supreme, perched comfortably at the summit with a formidable 19 points. They've clinched 6 victories and 1 draw, netting an astonishing 21 goals, a testament to their dominance both home and away. Contrast this with Sevilla, languishing in 9th place with just 10 points, managing 3 wins, a solitary draw, and 3 defeats. The most glaring concern for Sevilla is their troubling home form, a stark record of 0 wins, 1 draw, and 2 losses from 3 matches on their own turf. This is a world apart from Barcelona's flawless home record and impressive away results. Barcelona averages 3 goals per game, nearly double Sevilla's 1.6. Furthermore, for those eyeing non-standard markets, Barcelona consistently racks up shots and a remarkable average of over 7 corners per match, a statistic that could hold significant betting value for this encounter. Sevilla's recent journey has been a turbulent one, a true roller coaster of resilience mixed with glaring vulnerabilities. While they snatched a gritty 1-0 away win against Rayo Vallecano, can they replicate that grit at home? Their home form is a genuine Achilles heel, plagued by defeats to Villarreal and Getafe, salvaged only by a 2-2 home draw against Elche. A clear pattern emerges: Sevilla appears to be a different beast on the road, securing 3 recent away victories. But on their own patch, they seem to lose their bite. Intriguingly, they frequently find themselves level at halftime, suggesting an initial resolve that sometimes dissipates, or perhaps they simply lack the cutting edge to convert parity into victory. This trend could be crucial for halftime betting markets. Barcelona's recent La Liga campaign has been nothing short of a masterclass, a relentless march of impressive victories. They dug deep for a 2-1 win against Real Sociedad, then unleashed a 6-0 thrashing of Valencia at home, before dispatching Real Oviedo 3-1 away. Yet, even the Titans can stumble. Their near-perfect run was pierced by a 1-2 Champions League loss to Paris Saint-Germain. Could this be a psychological dent, or merely a blip? A defining characteristic of Barcelona's victories, and a key insight for bettors, is their explosive second-half performance. They frequently transform halftime draws, or even deficits, into commanding full-time wins. This team rarely fails to find the back of the net, demonstrating a potent blend of resilience and relentless attacking prowess, even if they start a little sluggishly. When we dive into recent goal statistics, Barcelona's attacking superiority is glaring. They're consistently bagging nearly 3 goals per match, while their defense is a steel curtain, conceding less than 1. Sevilla, by contrast, averages a respectable 1.5 goals scored, but their defense is more porous, letting in 1.2. At home, Sevilla's defensive woes are amplified, as they're shipping an average of 2 goals per game. This opens up possibilities for goals market. Meanwhile, Barcelona maintains its prolific scoring touch, regardless of venue. Looking at recent outcomes, Barcelona has clinched 5 of their last 6 fixtures. Sevilla has managed 3 wins, 1 draw, and 2 losses. Most critically, Sevilla is suffering a dismal run of 3 consecutive home games without a victory, while Barcelona has swept all their recent away encounters. The momentum disparity couldn't be clearer. And now, for the truly compelling narrative of this fixture, the head-to-head history. It reveals an absolute stranglehold by Barcelona. They boast a flawless record against Sevilla in their last 6 encounters, winning every single one. Sevilla hasn't just failed to win, they haven't even managed a single draw against them. The goal difference is nothing short of brutal. Barcelona averages a staggering 3 goals per game against Sevilla, while Sevilla barely scrapes together half a goal. But here's the golden nugget for betting aficionados. Barcelona has remarkably drawn at halftime in 2/3 of these head-to-head clashes, only to storm ahead and claim the full-time victory. This isn't just a trend, it's a deeply ingrained pattern, strongly suggesting Barcelona's dominant second-half displays are a hallmark of this rivalry, and a potential value bet for this Sunday. Delving deeper into the head-to-head goal statistics, the chasm between these two sides becomes even more apparent. Barcelona has absolutely barraged Sevilla, netting 18 goals in their last 6 confrontations, while their defense has barely blinked, conceding only 3. This isn't just a massive goal difference, it's a testament to their overwhelming power. Interestingly, Barcelona's 9 goals against Sevilla are evenly split between home and away fixtures, showcasing their consistent threat. Sevilla, in contrast, managed only 3 goals in total, with 2 of those coming on their home turf. The first half tells a similar story. Barcelona has scored 7 times before the break, while Sevilla has only managed 2. Crucially, Sevilla has shipped 7 first-half goals, compared to Barcelona's mere 2. This starkly underscores Barcelona's relentless attacking prowess and Sevilla's profound defensive struggles, especially in the opening period against the reigning champions, a potential signal for early Barcelona goals. Now, let's consider the often overlooked dimension of height. Who will command the crucial aerial battles? While both teams boast similar average defender heights, Barcelona's forwards are, on average, slightly taller. This could be a significant factor in aerial duels within the box or when attacking set pieces. Furthermore, their goalkeeper stands a notable 4 centimeters taller than Sevilla's. Conversely, Sevilla's midfield unit does have a slight height advantage, which might help them dominate aerial balls in the middle of the park. However, Barcelona's collective height advantage in the attacking third and between the sticks could prove pivotal, especially in deciding who capitalizes on crosses and corners, potentially swaying outcomes in those moments. An interesting layer to consider is the average age of these squads. Does youth or experience hold the key? Barcelona generally fields a notably younger squad, particularly across their defensive and midfield lines, with defenders averaging 23 and midfielders just 22. Their forwards clock in at 26, while the goalkeeper is 30. Sevilla's average ages are slightly higher, defenders at 26, forwards at 27, and midfielders 25, with their goalkeeper a more seasoned 33. This suggests Barcelona could have a distinct edge in raw youth and boundless energy in pivotal areas, especially midfield. Such a difference often fuels their high-intensity, pressing style of play, potentially allowing them to outrun and outwork their slightly older opponents, particularly in the latter stages of the game. Examining average player ratings provides a stark picture of individual quality, and here, Barcelona exhibits a pronounced advantage across virtually every position. Their defensive unit averages an impressive 6.8, eclipsing Sevilla's 6.6. Up front, Barcelona's forwards boast a formidable 7.2 rating, significantly outshining Sevilla's 6.6. In midfield, Barcelona's engine room registers a strong 7.0 average, comfortably superior to Sevilla's 6.5. Intriguingly, both goalkeepers stand neck-and-neck with identical 6.6 ratings. These comprehensive ratings unequivocally underscore Barcelona's superior individual quality and consistent performance, unequivocally reinforcing their status as the strong favorites to claim victory in this encounter, with individual brilliance potentially making the difference. Who are the game changers, the individuals capable of unlocking defenses and swinging the balance? For Barcelona, the evergreen Robert Lewandowski remains their prime goal predator, having already bagged 4 goals this season. Young sensation Lamine Yamal is the creative engine, leading in assists and frequently earning man-of-the-match accolades, a potential assist market gem. Pedri, meanwhile, orchestrates play with the most key passes per game. On Sevilla's side, Isaac Romero carries their main goal threat with 2 goals. Ruben Vargas is their top assist provider and has also been recognized with a Man of the Match award. In the physical battle, Kike Salas is an aerial titan for Sevilla, consistently winning the most duels per game. These star performers will be absolutely vital in carving out chances and finding the net, making them key figures to watch in the player props markets. Every team has its vulnerabilities, and for betting insights, it's crucial to identify them. On Sevilla's side, Fabio Cardoso is a glaring liability, committing a staggering 4 fouls per game, a recipe for yellow cards or dangerous set-piece opportunities for the opposition. Lucien Agüero and Pique Fernandez also top Sevilla's yellow card charts. For Barcelona, even top players have their moments. Ronald Araujo can be prone to fouls. Young Lamine Yamal, in his aggressive attacking forays, racks up the highest offside count, a characteristic of Barcelona's high line. And Pedri, surprisingly, is dribbled past more often than his teammates, hinting at a potential vulnerability in midfield. These stats highlight clear patterns for individual card markets, foul counts, and even potential counter-attacking routes against both sides. Understanding when goals are typically scored or conceded can be a goldmine for live betting. Barcelona displays a remarkably clear pattern. They are second-half specialists, with a powerful surge after the break. A notable 5 of their 21 goals this season have exploded in the 10 minutes between the 50 and 60-minute marks. They also exhibit a killer instinct, netting 4 goals after the 80-minute mark, while rarely conceding late. Sevilla, too, finds the net in the second half, with 4 goals between 50 and 70 minutes. However, their vulnerability emerges early, often conceding between the 10 and 20-minute window, and again after the 50-minute mark. This clash of patterns points strongly towards a high-intensity second half from Barcelona, a period where Sevilla might simply run out of steam and struggle to contain the inevitable onslaught, making goals in the second half a fascinating market. For those focused on the crucial over-under goal markets, this match presents a clear picture. Both teams have consistently leaned towards higher-scoring affairs this season. Barcelona has seen an impressive over 2.5 goals in 6 of their 7 matches, and a perfect record of over 1.5 goals in all their games. They've even notched 3 matches hitting over 3.5 goals. Sevilla mirrors this trend, with over 1.5 goals in 6 matches and over 2.5 goals in 5 of their games, though only one has surpassed over 4.5 goals. Considering Barcelona's formidable attacking prowess and the clear high-scoring tendencies of both sides, could we be in for a goal fest? The indicators for over 2.5 goals are certainly flashing bright, painting a picture of an entertaining, high-total encounter.